I didn't say no, I froze. But 24 hours prior, I initiated sex with him, and then 24 hours later, I initiated sex with him. But this one time in between, she's saying she was raped. Was she? Was it rape?
I don't think
was she raped?
No. If you if she didn't say no or didn't express to him,
communication is important.
I think because I think that's confusing him if she's having sex with him this day and then 24 hours later, but then in between she's like, I think that's gonna confuse
it's not really
the guy.
fair to him because how is he supposed to know anything?
Yeah, because I'm like
But if she says no and stop,
but if she says no and she's like,
then that's rape.
Yeah. Pull up the super chat. Felicity's gonna read it.
Even a bear would avoid Chair 1 because he would be able to smell how stupid she is. Also, the bear knows he would need a penicillin shot after walking by this skunk.
Aw, you just paid $100 to tell me you don't agree with me. That's really sad.
Emotional damage. Thank you for the super chat.
No, really. Emotional damage, baby. Go get some help.
Really quick, going back to the height thing, you said taller than you.
Yeah,
so as long as he's taller than you, you're 5'6", like 5'7", you're fine with.
Yeah.
You're 5'2", you said 6'2".
Yeah, but I've dated people that are 6 foot, but I like 6'2" and
But
up.
minimum height of a man.
Yeah,
you would
I like people that are like a foot taller than me because I like wearing heels and being like, see, right here. I just like being tiny next to my man.
So you're 5'2", you want a guy who's 6'2".
I've dated, all the men that I've dated have been that tall. My ex was
all
6'4".
of them?
Yes. All of them.
All right. She wants a 6'2", 20 millionaire. Okay. Everybody else, none of your answers were really, I don't have any issues with any of your other stuff. Okay, the bear thing. I mean, we won't linger on the bear too long. Who picked bear? Bear?
I didn't even get past Chair.
Oh, just
Actually,
you
she
picked
said
it.
in an elevator. I switched it.
Don't worry about that. But you picked bear.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation, the bear and the guy.
Oh my God,
agree.
you're
I agree.
fucking killing me.
I'm sorry.
It always depends.
It does. I'd rather
here.
see a black bear than a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
And then currently
Watch.
I'm staying
Okay.
at a hostel that's mixed gender, and I don't mind being in the same hostel room with guys
Okay,
asleep.
I'll
But if I'm out in the woods alone and I'm camping alone,
It's a
which I've done
hike, it's a
before,
Okay, so
I don't really want to see a
But-
guy and let him know that I'm there alone.
here's the
So-
question. Would you rather cross paths with a random man or a random bear on a hike? So the context, there isn't really a depends because the random bear could be a black bear, brown bear, grizzly bear, what's
Polar
the
bear?
polar bear? The random man could be the nicest guy ever, could be a murderer, could be who knows what. It could be random man, right?
If it's a hike, then probably a man. But if I'm camping alone, I'm gonna rather see a bear. And also, Indiana doesn't have really any bears other than the occasional black bear.
It's a
so.
oh my God. Okay. What do you pick?
I picked bear, but if we're going on a hike, honestly, I think I'm be scared of a bear
Okay.
rather than
What about you?
a man.
A bear.
Bear?
I'd rather a bear.
See?
Sina? Is it Sina or Sina? Man, what about you?
A man.
Man?
A man.
Okay. We won't linger on the bear one for too long, but basically, I think it's sexist to pick bear. I think you guys are raging sexists to pick bear, and here's why. I always like to use this, but, whatever. I've used it a few times tonight. If we change the question to, would you rather come across a random black person or a random bear, and you pick the bear over a black person, would we all agree that it would be really racist to pick a bear over a black person?
But again, that people of color are victims of racism, and men did this to themselves.
What the fuck?
Because the majority of men are
collective
fucked
guilt.
up.
That's collective guilt. I'm not guilty. If I'm an innocent person, I'm not guilty for what other men do.
But the majority of men.
It's not the majority. The majority of men
let's
are, no, it's not the majority. Go ahead.
So if you're saying a majority of your exes cheated on you, are you gonna say, okay, all men are gonna cheat on me from now on? And if all of those men you dated were white or black, would you say, okay, black men are gonna cheat on me?
No.
So why is it that all men are?
Because the majority of men, like, black people didn't do anything to deserve racism other than somebody just thought, oh, I'm better than them. Like, no, it's an opinion.
Okay, if a majority of your exes cheated, would you say all men will cheat?
But they did something to me. Black people did nothing to anyone. They didn't do anything to anyone.
What about that guy who fucking murked that white woman on the,
But the
was it
whole
the subway or
reason why
whatever?
racism
I remember.
exists is
Wait, but hold on. What about
because
that
of-
white woman who got murked by a black man?
Okay. It's a man.
It's a black person.
It doesn't matter. It's a man.
Well, how do you know it's because he's a man? What if it's because he's a black person?
That doesn't exist.
Now, what do you mean?
So you're racist.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm testing your logic.
No, it's irrelevant because your color, I'm not seeing the color. I'm seeing that you are a man. And that most men are the ones who are doing this.
He called her, hold on, it was absolutely racially motivated. Didn't he call her like a white bitch or something when he fucking shanked
Yeah,
her?
he was like got the white
Yeah,
one or
that-
something.
I didn't watch the
motivated.
video because it was,
Well, then maybe he's racist. Like,
okay,
he's
but
still a man.
So maybe the motivation was racial. What did he say? He said something like,
He like walked away and said something.
Well,
about her
when
being
he
white.
walked away, he said, "I got that white woman," and
Yeah.
and the motive
I
behind
just
it when
got the
they
white
asked-
girl.
when
Sorry,
the-
what's that?
The motive that when he was asked, "Why did you do that?" He said it was because he said that she was reading his mind.
Okay, so
that
he's
she could hear his
not
thoughts.
okay in the head. He's literally like mentally ill.
okay, so why can't you make that attribution towards men who commit crimes? Maybe they're mentally ill. Maybe that has nothing to do with the fact that they're men. Maybe they're mentally ill. Why do you give grace towards a black person who committed an atrocious crime, but not men in general?
Because it has nothing to do with their color of their skin.